Just tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we got you back.
What's up?
Back in the motherfucking building.
Happy to be here, man.
Good, good.
Yeah, good to be here.
We glad to have you.
Hell yeah.
What you got in that cup?
Some cranberry vodka, some Kettle One, and some Ocean Spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's jump into. You want to jump into the questions?
Let's get it, man.
Okay. So, how you like being you like to call it a garbage man, but how you like being a sanitation worker?
Thank you so much, man. I love that shit, man. I love it. That really took me from, honestly, not doing anything with myself to really like, boom, now I'm doing this. Now I'm kind of important. Because I couldn't hold a job worth a damn. Ask Berto, he'll tell you.
How come?
He gonna be on here. Stupid shit, man. I walk off. I walk out. I remember I dropped some burgers. One day I was flipping burgers at Wendy's. I dropped the burgers. She said, go clock out. I walked home from university.
You said, fuck it.
By Walmart. Yeah. I walked all the way home.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just little stuff I was doing, man. I couldn't find nothing that I really liked. And I'm not going to work some shit that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Work shit I don't want to do. I'm going to have to do that shit forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man. I couldn't keep a gig.
You couldn't get any kind of gratification?
Nah. Until my dad took me to Asheville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got family up there, so we've been going there for a while. He'd been playing drums up at the Goombay Festival. And so I went up there and I applied for the city of Asheville as in sanitation. And they hired me. And once they hired me, it just took off. I was like, damn, I could do this. This is cool. Yeah. I'm on the back of the truck as a laborer. I'm grabbing, they do brush up there. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff in the city. I'm not in one setting. I'm getting the cool workout. And the people is cool, you know what I'm saying? And I get to look at mountains every day.
Yeah.
So shout out to my old boss, Jess Foster. Super cool.
Cool.
Super cool.
You was working at the water plant or something?
When?
What was it?
Yeah, I was doing that like 2 years ago. Yeah, that
okay.
place was evil. Them swing ships will kill you, man.
That
shit's the worst. But no, as she hired me, man, gave me a shot, and super cool boss to work for. And we listened to the same type of music. It was like having a friend who's your supervisor. So from there, I was just, I said, damn, I gotta start driving. I started driving.
You got the CDLs?
Yeah, I got my CDLs up there, and they pay for them. And once I got the CDLs, everything just took off. And it's a very rewarding job, man. The people that you encounter, the stuff you see, the people on the streets, the community, people really respect you. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you get those people who are like this, like, oh, you smell and that.
Yeah.
But even I like that. I like to be like, not smelly, but I like for them to be like, you know, we're cool guys, man. We're city workers. We're garbage men, man. We like hold shit down. Because if it wasn't for us, the world would look like the dawn of the dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I started working for them in 2017.
Yeah.
And to this day, I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? I can literally drive. I got trained on how to drive rear loaders.
Yeah.
The ones with the guys on the back, which I used to do. And front end loaders, the dumpsters.
Yeah.
I did that shit. That's tough, but I learned how to do that. And then I did, my favorite is the side loader with the arm like this that comes out.
Yeah.
I did that. I took off with that. I really took off. And my Thursday route was in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. It was a good old Cherry. Yeah, it was in the neighborhood. And I even started training some people, man. Shout out to my boy Corey, man. I trained him. Corey took off. Now he's running the place. You know what I'm saying? And that's super dope. Yeah, shout out to Corey, man. But yeah, I love it. I love being a garbage man, dog. Yeah. Especially Christmas time, all those tips and stuff.
What's them tips be looking like?
Man, they'll be stopping you and give you $100, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't get $100, sometimes you might get a bottle of liquor. You know what I'm saying? I maintain some good friends out this, man. Good guy named Jamie Wetzel from California who stays in he on my Friday route. He'd always look out with like Gatorades and stuff and look out for Christmas time. I even got invited, went over to his house for July 4th, man. They invited me and the whole family knows me. super cool, man.
It's good to be appreciated.
Yeah, man, because I think garbage men get a bad rap, like we're like outlaws and like kind of just like you know.
I think so.
You know.
Yeah.
What do you think though? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that?
Well, I had a great uncle. He was a garbage man, but we respected him because he had an honorable job. He worked for the city. He had a pension coming to him.
Exactly.
You know, and you know he was definitely somebody to look up to me. Plus, he had a liquor house, so he was a cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He had a Playboy stash. He used to let me come to his house and just go through his Playboy stash. I probably was like about 8, 9,
yeah,
7, 8, 9.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. It's just the coolness of him being a garbage man with a Playboy stash. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Like that's dope as hell.
Laid back. They could dress too.
Awesome. Yeah, man. And they be thinking we be wearing our clothes out. And I don't know. They just think we're just like weird characters. Like, oh, we got a pension. We make money.
I think just, man, any man that hold a job down, it don't matter about the fucking profit. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you scrape gum off from under the fucking school desk. Motherfucker, you take care of your family, you know what I'm saying? You making a fucking honest living, then you deserve your respect as a man.
There's like a stigma. I don't know, especially now, like, is something wrong with holding down a job?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that, man. I go places and people be looking like I have my work clothes on, motherfuckers be looking at me like, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm like, damn, I just got off work.
It's the weirdest thing, man.
Yeah.
But then at the same token, you'll get the person who'll stop you and be like, hey, we appreciate what you do. Like the other day, lady was walking out with a kid from the coffee shop. I'm downtown loading cans. And mind you, I do this shit by myself. I drive the truck, get out and load.
Yeah.
So I'm going, and she looks at me and she's like, thank you. She stopped and said, thank you so much. Thank you. I was like, damn, thank you. But it's a sincerity in her face. Like that makes the shit worth it, man.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? It really is.
That's gratifying.
Yeah, it really is, man.
You know, they give you a sense you're doing something worthwhile.
If you having a bad fucking day and some shit like that happen and somebody just stops you and says, hey man, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate what you do. And that shit will just change the whole atmosphere of what's going on. You know
All it takes is a little bit of kindness, man.
That's it. It goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
The littlest stuff. Hey man, yo, I like those shoes. Yo, man, how you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Just care. It goes a long way.
Just be a human.
The littlest stuff, man. People are what they say, lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
They so lost they can't even comprehend to just be a normal human, man.
Yeah.
Like compliments, telling somebody, hey man, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
I know that shit helps me out.
Yeah. Just stop in the store or something help an old lady reach for some paper cups or something.
You never know who's watching, man.
Yeah.
You never know who's watching. I remember I was grabbing a backyard for some people who can't get the cans themselves.
Yeah.
And I seen this old man, this is in Winston, he fell out. I didn't see him fall. I just seen him on his back. Man, I dropped that trash, man. I went over there, grabbed him, literally picked him up. His wife come out, you know what I'm saying? We got him to safety, you know, and she called the police, the ambulance or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I ain't tell nobody about that. I just did it.
Yeah, you just do it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the right thing to do.
Like, it's a dude, a buddy of mine, he works up in Asheville too, man. Shout out to Jacob. I love all my old coworkers from there. Jacob was like, all heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's real.
From city workers to people who, like you said, flip burger, all type of stuff, man. Yeah, dude, it's just so many warehouse workers. It's like a trickle down effect. You can't have this with this. You know, it all helps. We all
essential workers.
One accord.
They thought they called it during the pandemic.
Yeah, essential workers. But it's funny because they paid us essential for about 2 weeks and they took that shit back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
so what's the craziest thing? What's the craziest? I know you was talking about. You said they be shitting in the alleys and all that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, one of the craziest things I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen a lot. Just being out every day, dealing with people. You've seen fights, people passed out, people walking around naked. It's this one guy who looks like Mr. T. He dresses in women's clothes. That's all right, you know. That's cool. But it was like, wow, this is like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And you know, I speak to him. I got used to seeing him.
Yeah.
So I would speak, but the first time I was like, oh, wow, this is wow. You know, he's just as nice. You see all type of stuff, man. You see all type of stuff because you're out in the elements every day.
Yeah.
So you could see anything. I've I've seen somebody get hit too by a car. They got pinned between my trash truck and a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude was on my route. He was kind of an asshole. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see him hit.
Yeah.
But he was like trying to bully me and the other kid who was a laborer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and just like make us. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but anyway, we're gonna keep it all the way real on the Nothing Podcast. I saw the car.
Yeah.
I seen the car coming.
You ain't say shit.
I ain't say a damn thing because the car was going slow, and it was on 12th Street.
Yeah.
It was going slow, and yeah, dude had just threatened us, and I was like, I saw it coming, but it pinned his leg.
Yeah.
And he screamed. Oh, he screamed so loud.
Yeah.
He screamed so loud. So we get out the truck. Hey, get out of here! Back up!
Yeah.
The guy looks. He was high off his ass. He drives off. You know what I'm saying? But I saw it. Yeah, it was. I've seen some shit, man.
Yeah. Did he have it coming?
He definitely had it coming.
Yeah.
He definitely had it coming. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The dude was an asshole. He had it coming.
He turned out all right. So
he was humbled after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they need sometimes.
Yeah. He was definitely humbled after that. Yeah, right off of Thurman.
Yeah.
You know
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit. I seen it. It was like a slow motion, man.
Yeah. That's how you know it's meant to be when it happened like that too.
Yeah, and it was nothing to kill him. And he walked the next day.
He learned a lesson.
Yeah, he walked the next day. But yeah, I was just like this. Yeah. I wonder what's gonna happen. No.
He was a little bit nicer. He was a little kinder.
He was different. I'm gonna say that he was very nicer. He was different because when you got laborers, man, it can go either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
Like people can try to say they're gonna do it this way or try to tell you what to do. And it's three of y'all. So if somebody's having a bad day or somebody's not in the core, it's gonna fuck up the whole situation. Because trash, it's all about being like on a rhythm. Yeah. So I can't get all the cans myself because I'm driving, what I used to do. So I can get out, pull into you, what you had just emptied, you push that back to me, I'm gonna grab another one, and it works. It's like the universe, you know what I'm saying?
It's a flow.
Yeah, it's a flow to it.
Yeah.
So if somebody's having an off day or lazy, or it's gonna fuck up everything. You know what I'm saying? And
somebody might have to pick that slack.
Yeah, and the sooner we get done, the sooner we can go home and get paid for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And that's the coolest shit. Yeah, we got the coolest schedules anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get 4 days on, 3 days off.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super dope, man. I really couldn't ask for nothing better. I don't see myself leaving unless I can do artwork full time or something like that, which is the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
Art right here.
Yeah. Look, man, how's you ending up backstage at these damn concerts and shit, man? That's what I want to know.
Man, everybody be saying that. Put it in the universe. I'm such a deep fan of music to where I'm a pretty cool guy, right?
Yeah.
People are attracted to that, man. And I'm not afraid because they just like me.
Yeah.
Dude, I grew up listening to your music. It's only one chance I'm going to get to say something to you. I'm going to say something to you.
Yeah.
Just so happens, it be working, man. I don't know. It just works, man. I find myself, Burrow was like, man, you be taking pictures of it all. You be meeting. I meet them all the time, man.
Yeah.
I meet them all the time because we got the same stuff in common. I'm a normal person.
Yeah.
I'm not no poser. Yeah, and we just all click. We vibe, man.
Yeah.
We talk about music and what they got going on there. I think if you're a musician, you can tell somebody who's just like, I don't know, who really digs and into the music.
Yeah. Who got a passion for the music?
Yeah, because I was at some show. I was at, where was I at? I was watching Dying Fetus. And it was a dude, we bought VIP tickets.
Yeah.
And they opened up, they did like a little warm-up set in front of everybody. So they come off stage and they're talking to us. And the dude beside me goes, hey man, what song is that? That's a new one? Nah, bro, that's In the Trenches. How do you not know that's In the Trenches? You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing.
It was like some shit off one of the first albums.
Yeah, how you not know that?
God.
He went through the whole, I'm just like, I just start laughing.
Capping like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and so that's, yeah.
That's cap.
Yeah, how you not know that song?
Yeah.
Right? And that was a single on top of that.
Yeah.
And so later on, Trey from the drummer, he comes out. We're just talking. He's just down beside me. We just chilling, like it's nothing. I don't know how it be happening, man.
Yeah, I be saying you posting, you be backstage. Every show you go to, you be backstage. I be like,
hey, I ain't no groupie, man. I'm just
you
a
have
cool
nigga
dude.
bitches back there?
I've seen some.
They pulling their titties out.
If they do that, I'm gonna jump right on. Nah, man, it's everybody's just chilling, man, drinking this shit.
But how has it been blacklisting in the heavy metal music and being like, you know what I'm saying? How do the community treat you? The heavy metal community, like how?
Man, it's all love.
Is that
man.
how you would call it?
Yeah, I guess you can call it that. It's all love because it's not many of us.
Yeah.
It's some of us out there, but it's not many of us. What I will say is when I used to be heavy into like the pits and moshing and shit, I was wilding out, shirt off, going crazy, everything. So afterwards, everybody would like hug you and, you know what I'm saying, pat you on the shoulder. Way to go, brother, and it make you feel like you're a part of something.
Yeah.
It's the craziest
It's
shit.
real inclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How is it? It never bothered me. I ain't never been in no weird. I ain't never heard no weird shit. I ain't never heard no
put you
weird.
in a weird space.
Never, man. Never.
That's beautiful.
They ain't never happened. I went to a hard rock show, but this wasn't no metal shit.
Yeah.
I went to a hard rock show, and that shit was a little weird. Like the metal community.
Yeah.
Like that hard shit. Never nothing like that.
Okay.
Never nothing like that.
What's the difference between heavy metal and death metal? Is that the same thing?
Oh, that's a good question, man. Death metal, yeah, it's a difference. Death metal is a little harder.
Can you appreciate the two of them at the same time?
Of course.
Or do you have to just be?
Nah, you can. It depends on what you want. If you like, I mean, I listen to them all, and I get certain shit out of certain genres of the metal. You know what I'm saying? Like for death metal, I'm looking for it to be super hard, super heavy. I'm looking for the growl vocals, like the Cookie Monster shit, I guess you can call it. The way the guitar's played, I guess. For just metal, I'm just looking for some just straight metal, man. Or if I want to hear some thrash, I want some fast shit with like some kind of hardcore guitar playing or punk guitar playing, like real, like, yeah. And if I want to hear some new metal, I want to hear groove metal. I want to hear some rhythm like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. It's different. If I want to hear sludge, it's gonna be real slow and like
drawling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's different types. People just think it's one thing, but then it's funny because in the hood, everybody be like rock and roll. I don't be listening to no damn rock and roll. Rock and roll from like Chuck Berry.
Yeah,
to 50s.
rock and roll is like what's her name? Tina Turner.
Yeah, that's
like
rock
that.
and roll, man.
That's rock and roll.
But God bless them. At least they trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's different types, bro. But it's not for everybody, man. That shit can be, it's very extreme. I remember going from listening to like,
Yeah, rock and roll is blues cousin.
yeah, and I love blues.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what's his name? I forgot his name, man. No, I saw him.
You just came. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I saw a good blues show. Eric Gales. He's down 3-6 Mafia, man. He's putting on some of their records. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a blues player though.
Yeah.
Shit tripped me out, man. I mean, he got the perm, gold teeth, and everything. Come up on stage like about the rap, pulls out a guitar,
Yeah.
shreds, kills it.
Make you
He's
think about hustle and flow.
yeah, for real. And he's got some songs with Zach Wild from Black Label Society.
Yeah.
Shit that'll trip you out, man. Like music, literally covers all boundaries, takes away all judgment. And
It's
just
universal.
like, yeah, man. I've seen him a couple times, man. Yeah, I'm a big blues dude. Like I listen to like Junior Kimbrough from Mississippi. This is a couple of them. R.L. Burnside. They're from Hill County. Is it Hill Country? Hill Country. I think it's Hill Country, but Mississippi, and like it's so good. Black Keys, you know Black Keys?
Yeah. You gave me a mixtape like you don't even remember years ago.
Years ago.
You said I want you to check them out because we used to rap about John Mayer.
Yeah. You listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a whole. I think that's the EP I gave you.
I think it was
The one that they covered by Junior Kimbrough. It sucks that people don't realize that's not their songs, but yeah, he's dope. Black Keys are really dope, man.
I think so.
They're really dope. Yeah, I fuck with that heavy. I learned how to play a lot of bass from sludgy, like metal, slower shit.
Yeah.
Because the rhythm, I can catch it easier. And then like blues riffs, like I started playing to like slower funkadelic and
You play bass, right?
yeah, bass, and I started playing that because I was just bored, yo. People leaving, we jamming, people leaving shit at the house, and I was bored. So I had like 2 bass guitars. I started playing them. It's easy as that.
Yeah.
Download a little app, and it had tabs.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3. Hit this on the E chord, and the A is an open chord, which is a 0, and then you just go slow and put them together.
Yeah.
It's really nice, hard people think. But yeah, man, that blues shit, that's the foundation of where all this shit comes from.
Yeah.
All this shit comes from. You know what I'm saying?
James Brown.
All that. Seriously, man. All that shit, yeah. Shout out to the blues, man.
Definitely shout out to the blues.
Lightning Hopkins, that's another badass.
Lightning Hopkins.
Yeah, permed out, loc song with a damn old man hats.
Yeah.
Back in like the 50s or 40s.
You ever heard of Howlin' Wolf?
Of course.
Yeah.
That stuff.
That's who they had on. They depicted him on Cadillac Records.
That's what my dad's.
That was a real dude.
Favorite movies, man. That's a dope movie. Yeah, that blues shit. It's funny because I could listen to no matter what I'm listening to. If it's death metal, any type of metal, I could hear blues records from a long time ago. Word on anything. It's the same riffs.
Yeah.
But it's death metal and metal. They'll like put an amplification on it.
Yeah.
So you can't. But if you really study it, it's the same shit.
Yeah. You know what? You ever notice that when you hear like some old blues or some shit, man? Even if you're hearing it for the first time, it seems like you done heard it before. Yeah. It seems like it's not strange to you. It's like I heard this before, but you ain't never heard that shit.
That resonates with us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It goes deep because that's our music, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's what ain't that they like to say that's where hip hop came from.
All of it, man.
All of it.
All of it
come from the blues.
It was the band I seen.
Yeah.
Lamb of God. It was an interview that Randy Blythe had on. They interviewed him.
That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday in Raleigh. But he was interviewed on a movie. It was about the heavy metal or some shit. He was like, all this shit comes from the blues.
Yeah.
Some old black man on the porch playing a fucking guitar.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It came from that, and then certain people put more shit on it, all this and that. But yeah, the king of rock and roll ain't Elvis. The king of rock and roll is Little Richard.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking Chuck Berry.
Thank you.
It really was. Elvis Presley was stealing all this shit from Chuck Berry, wasn't
he? Yeah. Little Richard and all them dudes.
Yeah, that's why he died on the fucking toilet.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. But what we gonna die? We're gonna reel it back a little bit. What inspires your art, man?
That's a good question. My mom is a big influence on my art. My mother's a really big influence on my art. I grew up watching. She would rent the movies, man.
Yeah.
The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. I know you ain't talking about Peter Pan. Motherfuckers might think you talking about the Lost Boys and Peter Pan.
Thank you. Tell them what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, we're not talking about them.
The vampire movie, The Lost Boys, with the Frog Brothers, Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kiefer Sutherland. They were playing Run DMC where they were like killing them dudes at the fair.
Yeah. It's kind of like a thugged out outside.
Thank you. Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a turned up outside. Yeah. It's like a turned up outside.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Freddie, Jason, The Predator, #1 with Schwarzenegger, #2 with Danny Glover.
Yeah.
#2 was especially dope because he had all the damn weapons fighting the damn Jamaicans.
Yeah.
It was like
it was going crazy.
Alien, all the old classics, and we would rent these movies, man. Tales from the Crypt. At the same time, I was afraid of the Crypt Keeper. I would run down the hallway and shit. But I grew up off this stuff, and they would buy me. I would watch these movies. And you can watch all that, but no sex.
Yeah.
You could watch this person get his head ripped off, but no sex.
Yeah.
But no, they would get that, and
you might see some titties or something like that though. Like, but it's brief.
Dude, I saw From Dusk Till Dawn in the movies.
Yeah.
When I was young.
Yeah.
They made a mistake on the commercial and said PG-13.
Yeah.
My mom took me that day. We saw Dusk Till Dawn, and when they get to what's the bar called? You remember?
The
titty twister. The titty
twister. Yeah.
She was like, "Holy, what the hell?" And she goes like this, covers my face for a good minute or so. After that, it's all fair game, killing vampires. But it was a good experience. But yeah, I seen all the movies. Alien, Resurrection, saw that. My Aunt Indy is sleeping and snoring in the movie theater.
Yeah.
But they would buy me like pens and pads, notepads, and so I would draw. I just had a knack for art, man.
Yeah.
But when you got to upbringing, your parents are like letting you do what you want to do, and they see you got a love for this, and you're getting this. I wasn't into sports. Yeah. So
they entertaining your interests.
Yeah, man, that's just so cool.
Facilitating what you
exactly.
need.
So my mom was a big influence on that, and so I would take the sci-fi stuff and the horror stuff I liked.
Shout out to your mama, by the way, man.
Thank you, I love you. I talked to her earlier, and that's another show. It's called Spawn.
Yeah. I
remember the movie? Remember the
Michael
show?
J. White.
Yeah, they had the cartoon on HBO.
Yeah.
It was like rated R or some shit.
Yeah.
But Todd McFarlane, the style that he does was so grimy, and I never seen like cartoons be like adult.
Yeah.
Like wow. And I took a knack for how grimy it was.
Yeah.
So I took that, man. I used to make my own comic book characters, and then it just came into a crazy like underworld style of like sci-fi and realism to make it grimy as possible. I always wanted to do art that'll give people nightmares for real. Like if you saw this in reality, it'd make you shit yourself or something. You know what I'm saying? No, but
Sleepwalkers or something.
Yeah, you remember that movie?
Yeah, love that movie.
Me and my sister, we watched it with the cats.
Right? Yeah.
That was she was into horror movies too, man. She still is. We talk about horror movies to this day.
I still think it's dope. Lauryn Hill rapped over that beat though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, the Fugees, they rapped over that shit. Ready or Not.
Yeah. I forgot the real song.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to Scarface's "The World Is it The World Is Yours" album or "The World Is Mine"? The one where he's got the suit on it.
I think it's "The World Is Yours."
The World Is Yours. It's a sample. He sampled the same thing, but it's for an outro. But he sampled and they slowed it down.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. He's not rapping over it, but it's just a slow sample.
Yeah.
Scarface, one of my other favorite rappers, man.
I think that. You know what? It'd be crazy if they chop and screw that shit. But anyway, more about the.
They did. That's
Huh?
They
did.
Yeah. The whole album's chopped and screwed. They got two versions of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So what you what are your goals? Sorry, tongue tied a little bit. We on that sauce down here. Right? What are your goals for your art?
Man, to get it out as much as possible, to reach as many people as I can.
Show them what you got too, man. By the way, man.
Okay.
If they don't already see it, put it in their face. You know what I'm saying? That shit look good, man.
I did this one after the first podcast. I had so much inspiration. So we got some mountains up there, some snow, and this alien helmet creature.
You got a dope signature too, man. That's crazy.
Thank you. It's actually halfway because I started drawing over it, but this is it, man. This is it, and take it for what you want. It could be anything, man. There's no right or wrong way. I felt this. I did this straight off of the inspiration.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 days. Finished it in 2 days, man. I call it Alaska, by the way. And
that's the tripped out version of Bahelia.
And this one I call it Leftovers. You said it looked like George Bush? Or,
yeah, like George W. Bush or you dude
TV?
off the Mad magazine.
Word. So it's a double. You can look at it upside down too. Obviously his face is missing. Upside down, you see the alien, the helmet. And the background is on some Willy Wonka shit because I like the colors.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense, but at the same time it makes sense. But yeah, this is a 16 by 20.
Sometimes just let people make sense out of it in their
Exactly.
head.
Exactly. I'm doing prints of these, so if anybody wants to buy them,
You say that one is a 16 by 20.
Yeah, but my prints super cheap. Yeah, man, I got so much stuff. I got tons of stuff, man. I had that show on Friday. It went well. Shout out to everybody who came and supported me and bought a print. So, yeah, man.
So your artwork be kind of trippy, man. Like, is that you ever did psychedelics?
I have.
I'm not asking you if you do them right now, but have you ever did psychedelics?
I have done psychedelics before.
How'd it make you feel?
Psychedelic.
Yeah. Psychedelic?
Nah, man, really relax. I'm gonna tell you, man, I did some shrooms, man. And I set up watching YouTube all day, watching like live music videos.
Yeah.
I actually didn't go to work the next day because
Yeah.
it was too much for me to handle. Not in a bad way. I just was like
Sensory overload.
Yeah, I just chilled out the next day. But yeah, I've done them. I haven't done them on my art, but I get that question a lot because my art's so out there and so psychedelic and random. But shout out to psychedelics, man. You know what I'm saying? Psychedelics are way better than hard drugs and all that bullshit.
They say I was looking at I think it was an interview or something, and somebody was saying you really only need it one time. You don't need acid one time. That's what they say.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but they say you only need it one time. They say it fixes you. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, no, it resets something like
that's what they say. It just resets. It give you a hard reset.
People,
they say it make you a better person.
People will do shrooms, and they're dealing with certain issues, and you'll microdose.
Yeah.
To kind of, that's what I've read, and to kind of.
It help heal trauma.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to imagine, man. Think the Indians and the Africans and the old tribes.
Ayahuasca.
Samoan tribe, all them. They were doing all type of like stuff to like heal herbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mentally and stuff like that. But now, Western society's gotten their hands on shit, and
they always make bad out of it.
Exactly. So now you're dealing with stuff like fucking fentanyl. It's killing people, and it gives things a bad rap. But I remember, I don't even know what I should say. I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. I remember I did some drugs, man, and I remember my mind was so bent on becoming healthier.
Yeah.
No lie, man. I started fucking boxing that next week.
For real?
Yeah. And I started changing my whole mindset, my diet plan, everything.
You think it gave you a reset?
I promise it did.
Yeah.
Because I talked about it the whole night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so for me to do that, I can honestly say, you can't let the drug handle you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They say you gotta lean into it, whatever that means.
And you know, drugs is whatever. Like I know people who smoke crack, but they fucking got 9 to 5s.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna play around with it. I know
some people who shit on that shit and holding their life down better than
for real
anybody else.
For real, mentally strong, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna say go ahead and do that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't do it, but I know people. I know people who hold down jobs, who got cars, all that stuff, and are normal people.
Yeah.
They just, people like what they like, man. You can't, this is their life, their experience. Let them deal with how they want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my goals, man. Try to get the art out as much as possible, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can always come promote here.
Thank you, I will. I'm gonna get on y'all's nerves.
Yeah. Whenever you want to come back, when you come back to see us, man.
Tell me when, man.
You tell me. It's up to you. We on your time.
Next weekend, I'll come back next week. Part 3.
Yeah.
We'll do like how you got those Jason movies.
Yeah.
We'll be like, Assan the Pizza Goat, Part 3, The New Blood.
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And tell y'all what the Pizza Goat. What's that? That's your Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is pizzagoat_88. Again, that's pizzagoat_88. Like them stupid ass phone calls be and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, that's
what's
my
your
name.
Facebook?
Assan Salley. ASAN SALLEY. The real spelling of my name is ASSAN, but I got kicked off Facebook a while back, so I just had to make another one.
You got Twitter or Discord or anything like that?
No, I don't know what none of that stuff is.
Okay. Anybody you want to shout out before we sign off?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out friends and family. There's a lot of cool people out there, man. I probably said a bunch of people's names. Shout out Tyler, Brandon, Berto, Fredo, homie Rhett, homie Sean from Detroit, because he's the reason why I actually got this page started, because he was telling me how good my art was. I should get an Instagram. Shout out Kim, shout out everybody, man. All the Asheville family. Yeah, that's it, man. If I forgot anybody, I'm very sorry, but I love you. So.
All right. We out. Appreciate you, man.
Mm-hmm.